this old Mercedes, there's a story on the air conditioning on this one. So this is the owner of the body shop's car, and he's been driving this thing for decades. And he had me, actually, my brother did this way back, and I think it was in the late 1990s, because this was our original sticker, Lec Auto Air Conditioning. This is back when we were retrofitting vehicles from first in 1992, 1994, when we just started retrofitting over to R134. This is one of our old stickers. And then years later, the refrigerant level went down, and that was back, here's where I wrote Lec Auto Air, right there, 6/8 of 16, 2016. He said it was low, so I filled it back up, but what I found out, electrically, it wasn't working, or the door flaps weren't working correctly underneath. So all these years, I said, you gotta get that electrically fixed, and then your air conditioning can working. I filled it up, but it's not going to work because there's something wrong underneath your door or whatever, right? Okay, so that's the end of the story. He never had it fixed since 2016. Well, he hit something the other day, and it messed something up underneath, and they had to do some work on the engine. And after the guy worked on the engine, all of a sudden the air conditioning started working. He just called me up. He says, hey, come check my AC. It just started working. They don't know what they did. They know they did some work on the engine, but after they did work on the engine, he started getting cold air out of the air conditioning. So I checked the system over. I could see a little dye. This is where he's been slowly leaking a little refrigerant through that hose. This is an old A6 Axius 6 compressor. They're built like a tank. They're nearly indestructible. Now this is a fixed piston, and this one, I could see it was cloudy in the glass, you know, a lot of foam. This is one of those few, and even this, I don't like doing it, but on a fixed piston, old system like this is where I'm just doing a little top off for him and bringing it back up. No, I don't go to a clear sight glass because this was an old R12 system, and you don't go by clear sight glass on there. So there'll be a few bubbles left over. But the important thing is that 7 years ago, I told him there was electrical and he never fixed it, and I charged it up, and then all of a sudden, after they did some other work on the car, the air conditioning started working. So I'll put another date right here. So that was when I did it. This was back when my brother did it, and now I'll put a new date for 2022 that I just checked it off and topped it off. That's it, and he'll have good cold AC in this. What year is this thing? This is 1995. It's a 1995 500 SEC. Good luck with the gas station on that one, man. We're definitely not going for gas economy. But yeah, everything's fine. It's blowing cold. It still has the original hoses, original compressor, and just had an electrical problem. Got in a little accident, fixed some electrical stuff on the engine, and AC started working. All right, guys, see you. I gotta hop on to the next one here.